I've been gathering research about synchronicity, mainly number sequences, and I've been gathering this research for a few years now, and I'm just analyzing my findings. Now, since you guys are really curious to know more about the meanings of number sequences and why you see those, I thought I would report some of my findings. I've noticed two distinctive patterns. The first one is that the episodes of synchronicity will be off the chain for several weeks, sometimes 2 to 3 months, and then abruptly stop. After the episodes stop, something appears within a month or so, and that something is usually an opportunity or a tangible item like money. So before I get into the second pattern, I also want to say that I believe synchronicity becomes frequent and consistent when our energy catches up with our desires. You need to view synchronicity as evidence. It's proof that you've successfully aligned your energy with something you want. If you suddenly stop seeing number sequences, for instance, like after you've seen them for a while, don't freak out. You wouldn't have seen them in the first place if something wasn't brewing behind the scenes. So I discuss synchronicity, how it works, and what you can expect before manifestations appear in my book. If you want to dig into it a little bit deeper, Thought Snob, The Modern Spiritual Playbook for a Better Life. It's available on Amazon, and the link to buy it is in my link tree here on my profile. So the second pattern I'm seeing in my research is number sequences show up when a smaller manifestation is coming in. And the smaller manifestation usually eventually leads to the big one, that big one that you have in mind. And before the big one, the synchronicity changes to a more like sophisticated experiences. For example, you think of a word and someone immediately says it. You think about a song for no apparent reason, and without any agenda, you turn on the TV and that song is playing. Many people report being knocked off their feet, including me, by these episodes of synchronicity right before life-changing money arrives or another life-changing catalyst comes into play. These episodes go in spurts for the most part. That's what I'm finding. They'll come on strong, dwindle off, and then the cycle starts again. Here's another thing you need to know. Envisioning is incredibly powerful. When we envision the life we want, those visions build momentum. And when we build momentum, we make an imprint in the energy field that cannot be erased. With our energy, we communicate what we want. As long as we keep communicating what we want, nothing can interfere with that. Now, what I mean when I say that is if you fall on hard times right in the middle of being on a roll with conscious creation, those hard times aren't going to block your manifestations from arriving. Once you align your energy with what you intend to manifest, there's no taking that away from you. Now, it may or may not take some time to get it, but you'll get it once you align with what you want. Aligning your energy to match your desires is the same as paying for and owning something. You write a check for a car, it's yours. Conscious creation is the same concept. You buy a car and pay for it in full. You own it. No one's taking that car away from you at that point. View your biggest dreams as tangible items that you own. You pay for them with your most dominant thoughts, feelings, words, and actions. When episodes of synchronicity occur, it's like the bank calling and saying, hey, your loan is approved. It'll take some time to process it, so please be patient and rest in knowing that your money's coming. Certain things have to be in order for you to get approved for a loan, right? It's the same with manifestation. With a loan, you have to be consistent with building your credit. With manifestation, you have to be consistent with saying no to what you don't want and saying yes to everything that leads you to what you do want. And after you say yes to everything you want for an extended period, you build credit with the universe. It's partnership. And when you continue to build your, let's call it universal credit, you receive rewards, just like when you pay your credit cards on time for 5 years without missing a payment. Right? You'll receive notifications from your credit card company, praising your good work and saying, hey, we'll give you special treatment, and that's treatment they don't give to their, customers who miss payments, The universe sends you synchronicity to let you know that you've done what you're supposed to do and you're about to receive rewards. It's a sophisticated system that works the same for everyone who takes advantage of it. Now, as I muddle my way through the information I've collected, I'll continue to give you updates about patterns and any other findings I stumble across. And if you have any synchronicity experiences to share, I want to know all about those. So use the comment section to tell me about your experiences.